So as far as managing the Cisco AMP for endpoints, each endpoint is going to need an agent, also called a connector, that's going to be installed. Now the way that the connector behaves on your endpoint is going to be defined by a policy, and those policies are going to be based on the type of endpoint. So to the right here, you see that there's different groups. We've got computers versus mobile devices, etc. What we'll tend to do is take our groups of various users and devices and align them with different policies. Those policies consist of sub-policies for things like the engines, exclusions, custom detection lists, application control, and network lists. And notice that we can create separate policies for each of the different types of endpoints, which can even be further classified by groups of users. So if it's an individual host or individual group, of course, we can create an exceptional policy for them. And then, of course, we can create very broad policies that apply to everyone. Whenever we create our policies, the policies, of course, get pushed to the users with their connector, but that connector needs to be downloaded and installed. So as far as downloading a connector, you see here that you've got the ability to download connectors for Windows, Mac, Linux, and Android. And then once that connector has been downloaded, we'll go ahead and install it onto the agent. And the agent pulls all of its configuration from the AMP cloud. In the future, if you want to update these connectors, if you want to update your policies, you'd log into the central cloud, you'd do all of your configuration there, and the configuration would get pushed out to each of the agents that are essentially running these connectors.